Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial, we are going to be creating a program in Python using Selenium. The program is going to open the browser, then it's going to load YouTube. It's going to search for what we ask it to search for. Then it's going to open the first 5 results, and if we provide, and we can also provide the number of results that we want it to open. Like we can provide like 10 results. It's going to open them in a new tab. Now let's see how this program is going to work. Then we are going to provide the search query to it. JavaScript tutorial for beginners. Then page. Let's open the first 10 results. Loading YouTube. Then after loading YouTube, it's going to send the search query, what we pass to it, JavaScript tutorial for beginners. It's going to pass it to the search box. Keep your eye on the search box, JavaScript tutorial for beginners. Now it has opened it. Then it's going to open then in a new tab. Now let's count the number of tabs that was opened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. And we ask it to open 10. And let's check the search box is JavaScript tutorial for beginners, which we ask it to search for. Okay, let's close it and let's clear the console. We can also use it without passing the number of page we want it to work the file we want it to open. Let's say Python tutorials for beginners. Then yeah, we can leave out the number of pages. Oh, sorry, Python 3. Yeah, loading YouTube. Then after loading YouTube, as you can see, it is also providing some useful info of what the program is currently doing. Then sleeping for 2 seconds, searching for Python tutorial for beginners, sleeping for 4 seconds. Then it has opened. You see, it opened the first 5 results, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the search result was Python tutorial for beginners. Okay, this is what we are going to be doing in this tutorial. Before we go on into the full tutorial, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. Yeah, thank you. Now let's go to the full tutorial. First of all, you need to install the Selenium Python module. Just come to this page and click on this button to copy the command. Don't worry, the link to the Selenium page and the other links also, they are going to be in the description of this tutorial. Okay, and after you are done installing it, you also need to download the Gecko driver, because I'm going to be using Firefox WebDriver for this tutorial. You are going to need Gecko driver. You can also use Chrome WebDriver if you like. I'm going to leave the link to download the Chrome driver in the description of this tutorial also. So for Firefox WebDriver, just come to this section. Then if you are on Linux, choose the the one that matches your Linux operating system. If you're on Mac, just download one of these, or if you're on Windows, or if you like to build it from source. I'm on Mac and I downloaded this, so it's also installed. I've just download it, then unzip it. It can You don't need to move it to any special directory on your PC. It can be in any directory in your PC. So that is that. Now, next thing is, let's create a directory and call it YouTube Worker. I'm just going to call it YouTube Worker. Then CU Worker. Now, let's open it in VS Code. Okay, yeah, I trust it. Now I'm going to call the name of the script worker work.py. Okay, now let's come to the short documentation of Selenium in this section. So this is just what I'm going to grab from here. Okay, let's grab up to this section. I'm not going to be explaining much about what Selenium is. I would just imagine that you already know what Selenium is, and if you don't know what Selenium is, you can go to the Selenium homepage and just learn more about Selenium. Just learn more about Selenium here. Okay, and now let's paste this here. Now let's open YouTube, youtube.com. Now what we are going to be doing is, once YouTube has loaded, we are going to get the search the search box. We are going to get the search box, then we are going to select it with the ID. We are going to select it with the ID. Then also we will also be getting the search button also. But first of all, let's get this, and we are going to be selecting it with the ID attributes with the CSS selector. So let's just copy all and move to our code. Now this is going to be youtube.com. Now after the browser has finished loading, then it's going to execute any other stuff under it. But before that, I would like to import the time module. The time module. Import time. Then here I would like to just sleep for 2 seconds in case if there's anything or if the browser didn't load. Then okay, just to be safe, I'm going to sleep for 2 seconds. Yeah, then the next thing we are going to do is to get the search box. Go to, that's going to be browser dot find element, then by dot css selector. Then if you are familiar with css selector very well, you can select an element by its attributes this way. So I'm going to select the search box element by the ID attribute. Then the next thing I'm going to do is search box dot send keys. What kind of key? What am I sending? I'm going to be sending the search what we are going to be searching for. Python tutorial. Python tutorial. Then after then Let's try to send the enter key to it. um that's going to be keys dot enter. Okay, but before sending the enter key, I would like to just sleep time dot sleep. I would like to just sleep for like 2 seconds before sending the enter key. Now let's just check that out. That's going to be Python 3. Then okay, let's list out here the worker.py. Python 3 is work, not worker, work.py. Now it's going to open the Firefox. That's opened the Firefox browser, and now it's just going to load YouTube. Then after that, it's going to send the search query. What we want to search for, it's going to send it to this element, and if any error occur, it's going to throw an exception here. Yeah, that's thrown an exception. Okay, div is not reachable by keyboard. Okay, the what there are two elements on this page that has the ID search input. So we are just going to specify that, okay, we are referring to the input element that has the ID search input. Now let's try it again. I'll clear the console, then work. Okay, now it's going to send the keys. Now it's going to sleep, then send, find elements, what happened. Find elements. Okay, what did I, okay, let's just go to the code. Browser.find elements, select on inputs, search inputs. No such elements, unable to locate elements. Okay. Let's inspect it again. Inputs ID search. Oh, okay, it is just search, not search input. Let's quit it and reopen it. Okay. Now it's going to send it. Now it has sent it, then enter. It has sent the enter key also. Okay, now that's a progress. And the next thing, after sending the enter key, the next thing I would like to do is we would like to get, excluding the arts that's going to be the first items at the top, the main search results as, okay, if you click on this this result here, this is an anchor tag with an href to the video. It has an href to the video, so you are going to be getting all the search results as the anchor tag of id video title. So you are going to be getting all of them with it. Then video titles, that's going to be browser dot find elements. then by dot css selector, then that's going to be anchor tag, then id video type. Now this is going to select all the all the elements, all the anchor elements on the page. It's going to select all of them, or that is, we can also say it's going to select all the search results. It's going to select all the search results on the page. Now I will I will just like to just open the first 5 results. Now before that, let's just print out, let's see what the video titles are. Now let me quit it and rerun it. And again, I would like to point out something before trying out Selenium. Make sure to have a VPN running, because if you don't have if you use Selenium without VPN, you are going to start getting some Cloudflare. Cloudflare is going to tag, is going to flag your IP address as a bot. It's going to think you are a bot. So if you are trying to enter any, if you are trying to open any website that has Cloudflare protection, or that uses Cloudflare, it's going to be asking you to prove that you are not a robot every time, and that can last for up to 3 to 4 days, or even 5 days at times. So it is better to just use a VPN, and when you are done using the Selenium, then just switch to another country. Now I'm using Urban VPN on Mac. Okay, that aside, and okay, now video titles, find elements, id, what happened, browser to find elements. Let's inspect it again. id video title. Okay, let's try it again. Waiting for it. Waiting for it. Okay, it's going to send. It's going to send the title now. Okay, and it has sent the key. Now it should. Oh, really? Okay. Yes. Let's sleep for like 3 4 seconds. Now the sleeping is for waiting for the page to finish loading. So we are going to sleep for 4 seconds. Then let's clear the console. Then try it again. It's going to load YouTube. Then it's going to send. Now it should, yeah, see. So these are all the stuff that it got. The Selenium, it got each of the web elements. And with this web element class, you can do anything to the element. Now what we are going to be doing is we are going to be opening the first 5 for I in range 5. We are going to be opening the first 5 results. Okay, and that's going to be, then now we are going to use browser dot execute javascript. We are going to be using javascript window dot open f window dot open. Then we are going to pass in the video titles I dot get attributes. Now the attribute that we are getting is the href. Now this window dot open is going to open the link that we are passing to it in a new tab. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay, let's close the browser, then clear the console and try it again. Okay, it's going to send search query. Then now, okay, we got an error message missing after argument list. Okay, I made a mistake somewhere. Okay, let's wrap it in this, in the quote. Yeah, so I'll just comment out this. We don't need this. I'll just close the browser and try it again. Okay, send. Then it's going to send the enter key. Now it's going to open, yeah, the first 5 results. Let's check this. This should be the first 5. This should be the first. Python for beginners, learn Python in 1 hour, which is this result. Then the second one should be Python full course for beginners, which is this. The next one should be this, learn Python full course for beginners from free code camp. Then the next one, and so on. The reason why you are seeing these ads from Turkey is because I'm using VPN and I set the country to Turkey. That's why. Okay, now we've achieved what we want to achieve. Now let's add some additional stuff to our program. Like we want to know what the program is doing at a particular time, and we also want to make it dynamic, that we can also set number of like number of pages that we want to open, like number of results that we want to open. And let's do that quickly. The first thing is let's do the login print. What should this using or initializing Firefox WebDriver. Okay, Firefox WebDriver initialized. Firefox then getting YouTube or loading YouTube finish loading. Then sleeping for 2 seconds. Done sleeping for 2 seconds. Then getting and sending the search query to the search box. Query sent. Query and enter key sent. Now another sleeping for, okay, let's just copy it. Then okay, and this query and enter key sent. Now let's do this again. Sleeping for 4 seconds. Let's change this to 4. Then the next thing should be time to sleep. Okay. Then done getting video titles. Oh, we forgot getting the title. Video title. Getting top 5 videos. Now opening videos in a new tab. Opening okay, let's do opening the video title dot get video title. Okay, let's just search for Python for beginners. We can't really get to this page. Okay, let's just say opening, then with the link, opening link. Opened. But let's just do it this way. Opened. Yeah. Okay. Then finally print done. Now because we want this query here. Where is it? This query here. We want this query to be dynamic. Now we are going to be using arg from sys. We are going to be using the sys argument. Yeah. After that, then arg is equal to sys.argv. Now sys.argv is going to be an array of the command line arguments. If you run this program this way, if you run the program like this, it's going to print out. Okay, let's just try that out. Let's comment out everything from that place, and let's print out the value of the argument. Oh. Okay, you see what was logged. The first value of the argument is going to be the name of the script, which is work.py. Now any other thing that is after this work.py is going to be the other things inside the array. Now we can now do something like get pass write the title of what we want to search for after it. Let's just put it before. Let's put it here. Let's comment this out too, and let's do something like the title of the videos you want to search for. Let's say PHP tutorials. Then we can also do something like passing the page equal to, then like we want results or whatever. Let's use page equal to 8. Now you see page equal to 8. Now you can check if there is something like this inside the array. If let's do in argz. Okay, we can use regular expression. That's going to be page arg. Yes, that's then read dot compile page then d plus. Can put this inside this, then dot text dot match. Then that's going to be dot join arg the argument. Now we can do this. Now let's check that. False, no. Let's try that again. False, no. Okay, our page. Okay, let's see the results. Let's see this first. Okay, let's use another method. You can use another method like um I would like I would have loved to use the regular expression, but I don't want to waste much time in this tutorial, so I'm going to be using the alternative method of um for arg in args args. Then if okay, you can say page arg if arg dot start with page, if start dot start with page, then um then you can just you can say page arg equal to arg no arg dot split. Okay, and we can just do this in that's going to be if arg dot start with else no for arg in args. Okay, I hope this is not a waste of time. Okay, let's just check it. Let's check it, and let's also check the argz too. Okay, none, then 8. Okay, you can just okay, then we can now join it. Dots join. That's going to be it. Then we can convert it to int. This would have been just been better if I used regular expression, but I don't want to waste time on regular expression. Now it's now an integer. We've now gotten the 8 now. And what if we did not include the page? Let's see. Okay. Let's remove the integer, and we can wrap it based on condition. Equal to int if pager is not equal to else 0. Let's set it to 0 now. Okay, just set it to the default. The default one is going to be 5. Okay, so it's going to be 5. Okay, yeah, that's it. Then the other stuff is going to be query arg that should be that should be. You can do it this way too. Arg if arg if not arg dot start with else. Yeah, so let's check that. You can just use dot join then dot string dot it's not dot string, it's dot I've forgotten. Dot strip. Okay, yeah, let's test that out. PHP tutorial, yes, this is it. Okay, now that is working as expected now. That's working as expected now. So we can uncomment it, and okay, then we are going to replace in range as the page arg, then also the query argument, this query argument. Now we can say here, we can say print passing CLI arg, passed. Then searching for getting and sending the search query. Okay, we can print searching for yeah. Okay, now let's clear the console and try it again. There's going to be PHP tutorial for beginners. Then you can set the page to, like, you can set it to 10 pages just to test it. Okay, initializing Firefox driver initialized, loading YouTube. Then after loading YouTube, it's going to run the next thing. Sleeping for 2 seconds. Then it has opened the 10 pages that we asked it to open. Let's count it just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's it. And there was an error here. It included the work.py. Meanwhile, it was not supposed to include it. Let's fix that. Let's clear the console. So it's going to be from the first argument after the file name, the first argument after the file name. Yeah. Now let's check it for the last time. Python 3 work.py. JavaScript tutorial for beginners. Then page go to, let's just select, like, open the first 8 pages. Okay, loading YouTube. Sleeping for 2 seconds. Done sleeping. Searching for JavaScript tutorial for beginners. Yeah. 8. First 8 results. That's open them. And okay, let's just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's the end of the tutorial. If you like this tutorial, please give it a thumb up. And if you don't like it, please let me know how I can improve my tutorial in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe and share also. See you in the next tutorial.